How's it, guys? Welcome back to the live today. And it's Dylan here from CoinW. I'll be taking you guys through a lot of the most important charts and all the levels that we should be looking at within the next current day and the next week. And today I'll be going over what news we have. There's a lot of news that's happening after 5 p.m. South African time, and a lot of coins that are currently down due to that massive dump last night. So before I get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want more updates in the future. So first up, you can see on Crypto Bubbles. So basically, what this website gives you, it shows you pretty much all the coins that have been doing well and doing bad. We can see that there are a few coins that are, obviously doing well. We have GRT, which is at the top. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not too sure what happened there, but yeah, like I was saying, is a lot of coins had a massive dump last night due to Bitcoin obviously losing that 350 level that I was speaking about in the last live video, and I'll be going over that level right now. So let's take a look at Bitcoin first while we wait for this to refresh. So looking at Bitcoin right now, you can see that we're at a very, very important level. Okay. You just get the right chart. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin now, you can see that this level that we're currently on is a level that we need to break, right? And if we don't break the zone, then we can definitely bounce from this area back up to the 24,000 and retest maybe the 25,000 high. But until then, we need to wait and see if this level gets broken. And this level is 21,400, okay? And why is this level so important? Well, when looking back here, we can see that price has been respecting this zone multiple times. And whenever you get price respecting a zone a lot of times, it means that it is a very, very key level and it's very hard to break. So what I'll be waiting for is a reaction from the zone, and what we will get is a bounce or either a push through and retest the lows at around about 17,000. So at the moment we are experiencing this, this decrease in the price, and obviously with the news today there might be some movements and we'll have to keep an eye out for that. So we have at 5 p.m. we have prelim consumer sentiment. None of this really matters. You just have to know what the data says. So when looking at this, now it says the actual is greater than the forecast. It is good for the currency. Whenever that happens, so let's just say we get a 70 rating and the forecast is 65. That means that'll be bullish for the dollar, and then crypto would possibly go down. And then obviously we have more news after that, as well as 7:30 and then 9 p.m. tonight. So today's gonna be quite a big day, very interesting. And obviously yesterday we had that dump. So let's take a look at Bitcoin on a smaller time frame here. Yeah. So looking at Bitcoin, I was speaking about this 22,000 zone, right? And we actually lost it last night within the morning. And this area was a very crucial area because this was our previous support that we've been holding in the last couple of days. What this support tells us that are we going to get that retest, or will price come back down to that 21,300 level? And if it does, then we are definitely looking at potential moves to the downside. We need to keep an eye out for that, and until that happens, we'll have to wait. So today's gonna be very interesting. I do believe that we're probably gonna get a bounce from this 21,300 zone, just due to the fact that it is a crucial level of resistance from the past, and the amount of times that price has got rejected off the zone is more likely than getting pushed straight through. So we'll have to keep an eye out for this level, and then let's take a look at the dollar, because the dollar, what currently is driving the price at the moment. But if you guys have any charts you want me to go over, just put them in the chat. I don't mind doing that. I will be going over a lot of other different charts today's session. So let's take a look at the dollar while we wait for some costs to come. So looking at the dollar here, this was the zone I was looking for. At around about 103.435, and you can see that price actually, got rejected off that zone. So yesterday we were trading with this trend line that I drew in over here, this green trend line. Once we broke above it, all the shorts got activated, and you can see we had that massive move to the upside for the dollar, and that obviously pushed down from that area. So this area is very, very important, and I'll be watching this zone currently to see if we get more of a reject from this area from 103.3. If we don't, then we can see prices start to go down a bit more for the cryptocurrencies. So we just need to keep an eye on that level. The dollar is looking quite strong today, and obviously due to the news later, we'll see what's going to happen within the next couple hours. But let's take a look at Ethereum. So looking at Ethereum right now, what we can see is we actually broke down that mid-range. Okay, so this was my daily resistance at around about 1683, and then yesterday we were trading just above the 1620 level, and I said if we lose this zone, we can come down and retest the 1520 zone, which is our support from previous weeks. And yesterday, well, this morning we came down. We didn't retest it, but we came very close to around about 1623. So we almost hit that 1520 zone. And what I can see now is, in order for price to come up for Ethereum, what will need to happen is price would need to close above 1553 in order for it to start moving up again. And if we don't get that, then prices would easily break the lows at 1534 in order for price to come down and retest that support level that's been created. So just be aware of these levels. At the moment, it is very crucial to what's been happening in the market, and you can see that there is some type of double top at this area, and that's why price came down a bit. But it's also just a key resistance zone, so you can look at it both ways. So once we get a clean break above 1553, I'll be looking for bars above the zone. Definitely for Ethereum. I'll be looking for bars above 1553 and probably take profits back up to the mid range at 1591. But at the moment, it is looking very, very weak, and obviously we are just consolidating within this range over here. So if either range gets broken, we could also look at sells below the zone, because at the moment we are just consolidating, and when we consolidate, there's only the amount of time that it takes for a price to break out of the level would be way better when the consolidation is more. So yeah, I mean, at the moment Ethereum's just in a range that we can't really trade. We're just gonna be waiting for 1553 and 1534. So either sells below that or sells below 15. I mean, bars above 1553. But we can't do anything at the moment. I'll be taking a look at Solana, because Solana has been moving a lot since yesterday. So let's take a look at the 4-hour. So yesterday we had sells below 22.34, and obviously because the whole market moved down, see that we actually created a new low in the market within the current since 10th of Jan. So what we can see is that we might just be coming up back up to this 22.34 zone before we move down, or creating some resistance at 21.66. So if we come up to this 21.66 level, I'll be looking at potential sells, just because of the fact that we are in this downtrend and the dollar is showing some strength to the upside. So yeah, until then, we can't really do much. And then obviously below 20.46 would lead us back down to 17. So Solana's, obviously got another 16% drop. That can definitely happen within the next couple of days. We need to watch this level at 20.46, and if it gets broken, then it can definitely drop around about 17%. So just be aware of that, and it can definitely happen. Let me take a look at OTC. Yeah, OTC has been respecting these zones very, very well. So yesterday, obviously, we had that massive sell-off within the market. You can see it started at around about 9 p.m. last night. And after that, we had that massive drop. And it's just been consolidating after that. So what I'll be waiting for OTC is, we have this level at 91.62. And until that level gets broken down, then we can look at that 89.75 zone. But at the moment, there's not much that we can be doing. You can see it's just been trading, from this high to this low over here, and it is in this clear downtrend. We broke structure from this level at 95 because we broke it yesterday, and now we're just getting a retest. So I do feel like there's more, especially looking at Bitcoin and how it drops, and it could test that low at 21,300. So yeah, all the altcoins aren't looking too great. I mean, looking at Crypto Bubble here just gives you an idea. OTC is down 6% for the week. GRT is pretty much one of the only coins that are doing well. It's mainly just the AI coins that are doing well in the market at the moment. But yeah, we can look at Filecoin. Yeah, so Filecoin, let me just do some charting over here. Filecoin moved a lot downside. And at the moment, what I can see is yeah, so it's, sorry about that, my internet keeps on going off. So looking now at Filecoin, you can see that we have to hold this level at 4.975, and if we don't hold this level, then we can definitely come back and test the low at 4.705, and if we lose that level, well, then we're probably gonna come back, test the lows of 17th of Jan at around about 4.46. Very, very interesting for Filecoin. I'll be looking at sells below 4.705. That's about that for Filecoin. Not much else to look at. I do see more bearishness in the market at the moment. Obviously, looking at this, you can also take a look at this called Coin360, another platform to use for obviously the day-to-day transaction. All the other coins that have other market caps and lower market caps, and then you can see that Algo is the biggest. Click on that. You can click on pretty much anything here, and it will take you towards whatever coin you want. So just, if you want to use this website, it's called Coin360. You can click on England, and it shows you the price. It shows you pretty much everything about it, and the market cap, what it ranks, the height, the low of the day, and pretty much everything. So if you want to use this website, you can definitely just go on Coin. Yeah, so I see, take a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin had a massive fall yesterday. So I was looking at sells below 0.82, and you can see that that's exactly what we got. Around about 12 p.m. last night, it touched my level at 0.799 and bounced back up to that zone. So this just looks like a current retest. and I still think that it can still go down here. And the next zone, if we lose at 0.0799, well then it's probably going to come back down to 0.0751, and that is quite a massive drop, around about 10%. So the thing is, all these cryptos at the moment are at such crucial levels, and if they lose the level, well then we definitely going to go to lower prices. So you need to just be aware of where the market is currently at the moment. Also looking at total too. So this is the market cap of pretty much all the altcoins except for all the altcoins except for Bitcoin. So looking over here, I'll take it on the 4-hour. Yeah, you can see that yesterday was a massive drop in the altcoin market cap. So you can see that we were coming up very nicely. We came back to around about that 590 billion. Now we're back at 550. So we dropped almost 40 billion within a day, which is why we're getting this massive decrease. So if you just change this to a week, let's just make this the day, right? You can see that all these coins are down. So a lot of coins are down 9%, 7%, 11%. And the only coins that are really up are Mina and HBAR. Quite interesting. But yeah, you can just see that this total market cap over here shows you all the altcoins are losing strength. And if we lose this mid-range over here, we expect prices to carry on coming down. Yeah. But yeah, at the moment, nothing much happening. We just need to wait for all these levels to get respected and hold. But I'll go back to Bitcoin, and I'll show you the current levels that I'm looking at. There we go. Yeah, so looking at Bitcoin, what I can see is that we lost that level that I was waiting for, that 22,500. And I said once we break that zone, we're most likely going to come back and retest these highs from the previous couple weeks here. So this 21,300 deal area to look at for Bitcoin. And obviously if we close back below this zone, I'll be looking at sells definitely for Bitcoin. So at the moment, we can't really do much until we get those confirmations. So on the 1-hour chart here, you can see that we need to break below 21,760. And if we break below this point, I'll be looking at sells back down to 21,400. But yeah, until I get that, there's not much I can do. So we can also look for bars above 21,900, and then what I would be looking at, maybe testing this local support at around about 21,180, and then I'll be looking for bars. So at this area over here, that would be the next ideal place to look at for bars. But at the moment, we are just currently in this little range, and we can't do anything about that. So we're going to wait for either a break to the upside or break to the downside in order for us to get positions. And you can see on the 15-minute time frame, it makes complete sense to wait for a break above here or a break below this area. Yeah. But at the moment, we're in this range that we can't trade, and I won't be trading it. I'll only be trading above the zone or below the zone. Yeah, until then, can't do much. Any charts that you want to go over? I've gone over a few of them already. If there's any ones you want to go over, just put it in the chat and I can do that. if you guys are new here, just know that we do have news tonight for the dollar, and it will bring a lot of volume. So I wouldn't suggest trading during these times shown on the screen at 5 p.m., 7:30 p.m., 9 p.m., and 11 p.m. tonight. So pretty much after 5 p.m., I would just watch how the market reacts. Don't suggest trading after 5 p.m. today, just due to of all these events that are coming out. So just be aware of that. Remember, this is African time, so do the calculations if, but at the moment, we have gone through some of the positions I'm looking for. So at the moment, I'm looking for the 21,760 area to get broken for Bitcoin. Once we break this area, I'll be looking for sells, something like this, right? Sells below here, and I'll be targeting 21,400, which is our major resistance from previous weeks, sorry. So be aware that this is the trade I'm looking for. Obviously, we are bearish on the daily, we bearish on the 4 hour, we bearish on the 1 hour, and we bearish on the 15. So we are looking for sells. I won't be looking for buys at the moment unless we get the dollar to reverse. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for this position to play out, and that's what I'll be looking for. Yeah, if there's any other charts you want me to go over, just put them in the chat. I will be going over those. Yeah, you can see within this range here, I wouldn't want anything to do with anything in this range. Prices either at the top of the range and getting sold off, or it's at the bottom of the range getting bought up. So, for me, I would want either prices to break above this area or break below this area in order for me to take position. Because the thing is, if I had a sell at the top here, chance of it breaking out are as reliable as the chances of it, getting rejected off that zone. So in order for me to take trades, we would want a break below this level, because that would confirm that all this liquidity sitting at these zones would get taken up, and the sellers will actually start pushing the buyers out of the market, obviously getting their stop losses taken out. So just be aware of this position. I will be taking it, and we'll have to just wait and see what we get here. The 5 minutes and the 15-minute do close in around about 4 minutes. So till then, we can't do much. But on the 5 minutes, see that this level here is very important. So it's very important. And why is it important? Well, you can see that, look at the volume that's the buyers are sitting at these levels here. You can see that we had this big volume spike at 7:35 this morning, and that was, they were buying at this crucial level here at 21,750. So that's what I'm saying. Once we lose this crucial zone, I'll definitely be looking at sells. And once we get that, we can look at taking profits at around about 23,350, and that would be around about a 1.8% play. So yeah, at the moment I'm just sitting on the sidelines, just waiting, and until this trade actually gets executed, I'll be in. Yeah, on the 15 minutes showing a lot of signs of weakness. We do have a 30-minute candle closure as well, and the 30-minute lines up with the 15 as well to the 5. So you can see that we did have that bullish engulfing candle on the 30 minutes, and now we are getting a bearish engulfing candle. So I do feel like we might still move to that 21,300 level. And what I will be doing, I'll be placing bars at that level, because this is a very crucial level. I don't see Bitcoin losing this zone at 21,350. So I would expect prices to bounce from that area. But until we get a break from either the upside or the downside, I won't be in position. Also for Ethereum, these are the levels that I am looking for. I'll be looking for sells below 1534, and I'll be targeting around about that 1520 level. And once we break that level, I do expect prices to plummet, right? So at the moment, it's not looking too great, crypto at all. You can see that all these coins here are heavily in the red just from yesterday. And obviously today with news, hopefully this is more bearish news for the dollar, so cryptos can get that move up. But we'll have to keep an eye out for that till the time comes. Yeah, I think we will probably get in this trade. 21753 needs to get broken, and we at 21777. So until that gets broken, I won't be in the trade. But once we break that level, I'll be in a short, which is a sell trade, right? I'll be betting against the price. But if you guys don't have any other coins to go over, then I won't be going over any of them. Yeah, so before I head off here, just make sure you put in the coins that you want me to go over. If there's no other coins to go over, then I hope you guys have a great weekend. This is pretty much the only trade I'm looking at the moment. So it's the Bitcoin short back down to 400, and then the Ethereum short back down to around about 1520. And I think that can definitely happen. We're getting all these bearish closures, especially on the 15 and the 30 right now. It did close bearish, and that is obviously a sign that price will go down. But at the moment, I'm currently just sitting on the sidelines, just waiting for price to obviously go to where I want it to go. And until then, I won't be entering any trades. But yeah, thanks so much for watching today, guys. I hope you guys learned a few things that were important, or they can help you in your trading career. Remember that we do host all these educational videos on the live stream, and we do have our Telegram group that you can enter, where we do live trading pretty much 3 times a week. Yeah, thanks for being here, and see you guys on Wednesday next week, where we'll talk about how these levels were actually got respected, and how these trades played out.